Okay, for more on Nigeria's main opposition party and the crisis within it, especially on the latest outburst of the governor of Rivers State, Wike. Joining us in the studio is a former director of strategy, People's Democratic Headquarters, Nwazuruahu Shield, or Henry Shield. I think that sounds much easier for me
for
to
you
pronounce.
to pronounce. Yeah, thank you. Good
Very
evening.
warm welcome to Newsnight.
Thank you.
Tell us,
Thank
I mean, the crisis in the PDP seems unending. Wike is blowing hot. That is going to demolish anything that comes his way that wants to, dismantle his structure in Rivers State. And of course, the quiet governor, Diri, governor of Bayelsa State, has joined the fray and even gone spiritual, to say.
Invoking the Holy Ghost fire.
And the rest. How do you reconcile all this hula baloo in the PDP?
Honestly, it is heartbreaking. The Wike should have been confronted at the beginning. From 2015 till this particular moment, every single challenge and problem the PDP has had as opposition has come from the Wike's group, has come from Wike himself. From the planting of Alimodu Sheriff, right, to
Secondus?
leave Secondus first, to spending 2.5 years in court, where Alimodu Sheriff took the party to the cleaners. Who brought Alimodu Sheriff? I was there the night they chose him, here in Asukoro. The night Alimodu Sheriff was chosen, not elected. On that night, there were better candidates who will have midwifed the rebirth of the PDP, because you just lost power after 16 years. What you needed to do immediately was to rebrand. Rebrand. There was a reason people said we were voting you out. Whether rightly or wrongly, you needed to rebrand. So I expected that at that meeting, the party would have brought in a fresh face that would, even without changing name or brand or logo or anything, that fresh face would have given hope, a sense of something new is in the party. They went and brought Alimodu Sheriff, the same party that said Alimodu Sheriff was the source. So you understand what I'm saying? Why did they bring him? A lot of people wouldn't know this, but that night, he made a promise, a wonderful promise. Oh, once I am elected the chairman, in the next 2 weeks I will be on CNN, I will deploy some of my private jet, baseless things. But Wike and Fayose insisted that it was going to be Alimodu Sheriff. Because that night, I remember a former chairman of the EFCC was called to come for that meeting because he was also a candidate for the chairmanship of the party. There were so many intricacies. Wike stood his ground that it must be Alimodu Sheriff. What happened to the PDP? The gradual decline of the party since 2015, as we all can witness today. It went on until we went to court. The party went to court, stayed so many years in court before it was removed, right? And then in came the acting national chairman, former governor of Kaduna, Makarfi, Alhaji Makarfi, His Excellency. He came in, tried to stabilize the party and everything, and he had to go.
Which I thought he did.
He tried. He was an excellent administrator. I would give him that.
Yeah.
He had sense, he had wisdom, he had foresight. Then Wike insisted again that he had to be who? Secondus. Wike. Every issue the party has had. In 2017, when the party was to have its national convention, Wike threatened the party on national TV. If you don't bring that convention to Port Harcourt, we will show the party, we will deal with the party. His lifestyle, his countenance, his disposition to governance and leadership has always been about threats or intimidation or what have you.
Is it that of brigandage or what?
The truth of the matter is, people haven't been, some of us read him early enough. We read him so early enough that during the last primaries, we came out strongly and told the party, if you dare elect this man as your party's flag bearer, within the party, we will make sure that he wouldn't win. Because the character of a leader is totally missing. A man that has no ability to engage in a civil way. As a leader, there are some things you should not say. As a leader, there should be some form of restraint. Wike has never been known to exhibit any form of restraint or gentlemanliness or anything that says, oh, this guy is a proper... If he is not intimidating you, if you want, I will come to you. All the leaders that Wike has fought. All of them.
And do you think Governor Joye Diri and the PDP governors, they have the capacity to withstand this ferociousness?
Let me tell you what is going on within the PDP. Unfortunately, the PDP Governors Forum is an advisory body. He has no right or powers to punish anyone or to suspend anyone. It can only advise the party leadership, which it has done consistently that I am aware of. Do you know what is going on? The PDP Governors Forum, the reason they are speaking out, because in the past, it is the party leadership that should address this kind of recklessness from a character like Wike. But now you have the chairman of the party, the leadership of the party, apparently looking like they are stooges of the man.
Are they looking like?
Yes, I saw the national secretary. No, I do not want to make frontal accusation. So let's just assume. I saw the national chairman, the national secretary of the PDP, following Wike behind to Rivers. At a time, your own party governor in that state is having issue with this APC minister. You, national secretary of the People's Democratic Party, you are following him behind. What message are you sending to your own governor?
Some political watchers say Wike has, the cash to really play around with.
That is
to buy anything buyable.
Absolutely, and that is where credibility, that is where
integrity.
What is where integrity needs to come in. In this same party called the PDP, there were men that looked presidents in the eye and told the president, and you couldn't do this. In this same party called PDP.
Where are those men today?
Most of them are gone.
They went with
you understand?
NPDP.
And
do you understand what I'm saying? Into so another party.
What you have today are political traders in Wadata House. Nothing else. Absolutely. I have never seen a party write an official letter signed by a national chairman and the national secretary begging the court to allow their party to lose. It is so obviously, and when some of them talk to us, what do we do? I told some of the youth leaders in the PDP, you need to save this party now. You need to.
Do they have the wherewithal? Do they have the intellectual capacity?
Yes.
The Nigerian politics.
Yes.
Politics today in Nigeria is money. How much can you offer?
There are still people whose conscience you cannot buy. In the last general election, a candidate scored over 6 million votes without bribing voters. Let's refuse to push the narrative that everyone can be bought. It is possible that in the PDP, when they are having their next meeting, that young men in the party will walk into the party secretariat and tell them, we need to talk. Leaders of the party, we are the young leaders in this party, we need to talk. We are suspending this next meeting, let us talk. How do we save our party? Because if you don't do this, look at Nyesom Wike. It is even a national security matter for a serving minister to open his mouth and threaten the peace of state governors, of state government. It's a national security issue. Because what do you have? You said it openly. I have the capacity to cause unrest in their states. He should be answering questions. And this recklessness did not start today. It started from when he was Minister of State. The first time in my life I saw Wike was when he was Minister of State for Education under President Jonathan. I think he went on a visit. And the kind of words he was uttering to a teacher, I think there was a channel that showed it. I felt this man had no credentials to be a leader in a democracy. Look at what happened in the last election in Rivers. The brazen impunity. The brazen impunity. Who has Wike not fought with? Who? Who is who today that Wike has not fought with? I can mention him. He fought with Emeka Edo as governor of Imo State. fought with Obaseki, fought with Philip Shuaibu, fought with late Dokwesi, fought with Umahi. In fact, the only people Wike fears are people that confront him, and that is what we need to advise the leadership of that governors forum to do. Confront him.
Does Fubara,
yes.
Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, does he have the spine to really confront Wike? Wike still conducted the PDP Congress in the state and still elected his people. Fubara, where was Fubara?
If you are Fubara.
Where was Fubara?
Of course, he was in the state, whatever. What I'm saying, if you were Fubara, the national chairman of your party, the national secretary, the leadership of your own party are writing, you understand what I'm saying, to get you out of office. Please, what would you do? You cannot hijack the party now. If the national is already giving structure of the party to someone that is working for the APC, see, the whole thing about the PDP is new Satan. It turns your head. This man is working for the APC. Like, this man has said in 2027, this is who I'm going to vote for. This man has practically, if the PDP
But
thinks...
Fubara said the same too.
That what?
That he would support President Tinubu for 2027.
I didn't hear that.
He has said so.
No, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah. But for Fubara to still remain in the PDP, he was visited 2 weeks ago by the BOT of the PDP, right? Because he is now tired. He has tried to make all the amends, see if the party can work, if there's anything. But you see your party leaders answering. So
you see him throwing in the towel?
No, I see Fubara moving out of the PDP.
To?
Any party, I'm not.
APC?
I don't know. No, I don't think he will go to APC. I don't think so. But if he wants to play strategic politics, he should go to APC.
Then quickly, Governor Diri blowing hot from Yenagoa.
All these are our governors. See, the PDP Governors Forum, some of us who are knowledgeable about the internal workings of the forum understand that they've tried their best. But they should go beyond just being advisory. They should also, because this is an insult from Wike. Do you know what it means to say my own state? You are neither the governor, you are neither a senator, you are neither a House of Rep member, you are just a minister appointed from the state. But you claim that for any governor, do you know how many states Wike has messed up politically within the PDP? So he can interfere in other states, but the leadership of the Governors Forum cannot intervene. They are not even coming to threaten. So we have a man that needs to be checkmated, because as it is now, if anything happens in any PDP governed state, if any unrest, if any insecurity happens, we are taking Wike, we are holding Wike responsible, absolutely responsible.
Well, I think no better place to drop this conversation. Thanks so very much. Henry Shield, former Director of Strategy, People's Democratic Party's headquarters, and now member of Civil Society Organization. Thanks for coming to shed light on the crisis in the PDP.
Thank you for having me.